We have a next speaker, Anne Marie Wickham, and she's a hypnotherapist, and also she's a transformational coach and inspirational speaker. She could come and show us why it's important to have an inner strength and how to do that. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi everyone. So I'm a positivity clinical hypnotherapist, not just a clinical hypnotherapist. I'm all about positivity. I've got a new title that someone gave me yesterday. I love this new one, hashtag Gratitude Queen. That's going to be my new one everywhere.
Yes,
I love it. I love it. It's cool, right? So, and I'm also a confidence coach. And many people meet me and they think that this is who I've always been. Obviously, we're not all born with confidence. It's about the environments that we find ourselves in, the way that we interact with the experiences in our life and the people in our life, which give us our confidence or lack thereof. And before I say Single Parents Hub, I just wanted to say that I'm not a single parent. I'm actually not a single parent. I am married to my community. I am married to my friends. I am married to every single person, as you were saying earlier, Tarini, that makes it possible for me to be here today. And that in itself, the fact that I recognise that I am married to so many people, I have responsibilities to so many people, I have respect for so many people, that gives me ultimate confidence. And again, I was talking to Tarini earlier, and she was saying about, you know, almost like she's a superstar because she has this big, vast group of people behind her that allow her to be here today. And I think we've all got those groups of people that stand behind us, that we represent, that allow us to be the people that we are. And when we recognise that, that is an affirmation of how valuable you are to those people, because they want to stand behind you, they want to represent you, they want to support you. So you should always know you are never a single parent. You are always representing the group of people that allow you to be the person that you are. So that's first and foremost. Ultimate confidence. Okay. Some people would think that how, you know, it's easy for you. A lot of times people say it's easy for you. It isn't easy for me. I focus on the things that make me ultimately confident. So number one, it's never focusing on myself, because the moment that you start looking introvertly is the moment that you become smaller. The moment that you look outwards and think about exactly what I'm here to do today, what I'm going to give you, the value that you're going to take away, is what builds me up and makes me feel a better person. Because once again, just by you being here, you are affirming to me how valuable I am, and therefore that works the other way. It's two-way communication. So I have this Ultimate Confidence 21-day challenge. Yes, 21 days. How cool is that? Easy, gone, just like that. And even if that might seem a little bit like, who can get ultimate confidence in 21 days? Well, you know what? You can, for one simple reason. I'm going to age myself here, okay? The last 21 years plus, I said 21 because I like 21, 21 years plus, I've actually condensed all of that, all those trials and tribulations and relationships and things that I've done wrong, things that I've learned from. I've condensed all of that into 21 days because there are actually only a few principles that you need to learn to enable you to be confident. And you can make life as difficult as you want, or you can make it as easy as you want. And in 21 days, in fact, some of the principles that I teach you, I actually go over again, because it all stems from your inner confidence, building your inner core and recognising the reason why you are here. And the moment that you recognise your purpose, what you are here to do, and you start listening to that intuition that you have inside you, is the moment that you start building your inner strength. And I'm going to give you an example of that because it only happened yesterday. So I belong to a business group, and it's called Big Business Events. And it empowers you to do business better, it does finance management, it does speaker training, it does everything, okay? And I joined this, and I considered myself at that time a single mum, and I went along to this this presentation evening, and I had my two children with me, 14 and 15, so you can imagine their faces. It's after school, it's 6:30, like this they were, and I was there, and I actually made them take pads and notebooks, to take notes, because I gave them a challenge that at the end of it, whoever was able to present back to me the best would win a prize. That didn't work. They just weren't interested. It was so fun. Anyway, so we sat and I looked at this presentation, and now this big business events, it's not cheap, okay? And if you're a person that looks at money as a value, it's not cheap. But I look at the investment of who I am. But that day, obviously, I was really quite nervous, and I was unconfident, and it was a big leap for me. But you know what? And he did the sales pitch. The first one up the front is going to get X, Y, Z, and X, Y, Z, and X, Y, Z. And at that moment, I realised it's not actually about what he's saying. It's about what I believe I can do within this group. Because I'm sure there are other people in that group that don't do as well as me, but I knew this was my opportunity. So I was the first one. I got up and I went to the front. I went to the back and I signed up for this group. Incidentally, I now am a speaker for this group because I really encourage people. I said, and you know, when we do presentation evenings, and there are people that are saying, oh, you know, Anne Marie, should I really go for it? And I spent about 20 minutes convincing this lady, and then I stopped convincing, and I said, afternoon. I said to the lady, you know what, this isn't actually about me. You know, if you think it's too high a price to pay, go home. If you're looking at this price and thinking it's a small investment into you and what you can get out of this at the end of this, and I've had lots of conversations with Sabrina about this, about knowing your own value and worth. If you feel that this is going to be valuable to you and you can actually invest here and triple that, not just in terms of money, but in terms of your network, in terms of the other people that you can learn from, then this is the opportunity for you. Now, this lady was a single parent. She was a single parent with 5 children, and she was a driving instructor. And some of you might look at that situation and think, how is she going to make that? How's she going to make that work as a driving instructor with 5 children? How does a clinical hypnotherapist go into a room full of business people and make it work? Because I 100% believe in what I do. I've seen the transformation. The more transformations I see, the more I value who I am, the more they go and tell other people. All my work is through referrals. I don't need to advertise, because when you know your worth and what you're giving, and you must know this yourself, and you see the results of what you give, that constantly reaffirms who you are. So the message I would give to you is, once you've done the work on yourself, and some of that work can be painful, some of that work you're going to have to really dig deep. I'm not even going to lie to you. And if I told you, and there are people in the room that will quantify this to you, 2 years ago, I lost my job. I was in a 2-bedroom flat, which is very tiny. It was packed to the rafters with moving boxes because I was determined to move. So I did my own self-affirmation of, I packed the house up. No one told me I was moving. I packed the house up. I was going to move. I was going to move. And I did that, and we struggled in that place where we were. And at that point, again, there's so many points where you have to you've got to recognise those points when you realise, this is my deal breaker. I have to see beyond these circumstances right now and see a life for me further than this. And when you can start doing that, you're going to have confidence in yourself. You're going to give yourself the confidence you need, you know? And the fact that I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, I chose that because I do hypnotise myself every single night. I can tell you some of the amazing things I've hit myself to do. I have hypnotised myself to cure my sugar addiction. I have hypnotised myself to be a fantastic speaker. Wow. I have hypnotised myself to have confidence and positivity. I have hypnotised myself to be able to hypnotise other people, because it's quite a scary job. Yeah? I wasn't always the hypnotherapist. There had to be the one point where I had to hypnotise somebody and hope that they actually went under. Yeah? I had to do that. This was the first time. In fact, I'm going to tell you a quick funny little story. My son, he's 15, and he was one of the first person I did hypnotherapy for. Coincidentally, it was for confidence. He'd actually, anyway, that's a long story. But I hypnotised him, and I was practising the rapid induction technique. Anybody want to try it? The rapid induction technique. Good. I'm glad no one said no, because I didn't actually manage to do it. Because what you have to do. Yeah, you're interested though, because I can tell by your eyes. That's good. what you had to do is it's called the handshake technique, and you actually handshake them, and she's scared now, she's trying to look away, and you shake their hand very quickly, and you tap them, and they go into deep hypnosis.
Oh my God.
Right? And I did that 4 times, and I have to tell you, it was so funny, because every time he said, I'm still here, I'm still here. And it takes confidence to be able to do things out of your comfort zone. You know that. But what's on the other side of that is amazement. You will be Superwoman. I could never stand on a stage before and stand like that, because it even takes confidence to do that. But you know what? That's a power pose. And when you do that, you automatically feel in control of that, because remember, wherever you are the authority of you. You have the confidence, you have the information to be the best representative for you. No one else can represent you like you. So you are the authority. So you should always walk with that, knowing I am the best at being me. And that gives me the confidence that I need. Okay? So I just said 21-day challenge. What I also want to tell you about that 21-day challenge is that I actually have a larger program than that, and it is a lot more expensive. But because we are single parents and we have to reach back, pull another one up, right? Yeah? That's why I did this program. So don't look at the program and think, well, it's a lot cheaper than that one. Know that you are getting everything that you would get in that very high ticket program for you, because I want to give every single person, single parent or not, the opportunity to step into who you want to be. You step in with confidence and you can achieve everything that you want to. Okay? So in finishing that, I will just say that, I don't know if I should share this. This is a big one, right? This is actually, I want to share, I was going to share it tonight. I do a show on Sunday and Monday. It's not even Sunday, it's Saturday. Sunday and Monday, it's the Ultimate Confidence Show. It's an online show. It's really good fun. We all interact and we share, and Therese been on, and it's just really, really nice to grow a community of confident women. That's what it is. And I've been in this business group for maybe 4 months, and I've worked really hard, and I've worked really hard on myself, and I've got to a point of where now that the guy who runs the group has recognised how hard I've been working. He's recognised and seen my confidence grow, and I got offered a fantastic opportunity yesterday, and I am sharing it with you, right? And I'm trying not to be excited about it. I am going on the 27th of November it's a celebrity branding event. We get to get dinner, right? I wonder if anybody can guess who it is. It is a mega A-star, He's been in millions of films. There's only 2 Italian mega stars that you know, A-listers, right? There's only 2, isn't there? There's Al Pacino. Who's the other one? Come on. Pardon? Absolutely! Yeah, me. Can I sit beside him? I know. I'm sharing that with you. That's a first. That's what happens when you put yourself forward out of your comfort zone and you start claiming what you were born to have. That's what happens. Now, do you think that was me 2 years ago with no job, sitting in my 2-bedroom flat, affirming I'm going to get out of here? Was I going to meet Robert De Niro? Really? No, of course I wasn't. I did that every day by believing that I could, that I can, and you can do it too, every single one of you. Be your CV self. Dream above where you are. Dare to dream bigger, because it can be yours, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Hang on. Any questions? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Rewind!
So where is this, anyone?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, so it's online. You have to go, oh my gosh, that's really bad, wasn't it? So I've got some leaflets there, I've got my card here, and I'll have a chat with you afterwards. You just go online and you click on it, and what happens is you get sent the challenges every single day. And you know what, because it's a launch and not many people are doing it, I'm happy for you to take my personal details and connect with me and see how more I can support you. I'm happy to do that, because that's the whole point of me being here and the launch of the Single Parents Hub. Is that cool?
And also Anne Marie Wickham, she launched with Single Parents Hub first. So her program is also on the shop page on Single Parents Hub. And with the member, we offer the first 3 months free. So take that opportunity. It might be scary because you have to put the credit card in, but you won't be charged until the 3 months after.
Yeah, and can I just add to that? There's also an online group which supports that program. Now, the people that do my high ticket program, which is, they are actually in there. So you will get people that are global entrepreneurs and other people that are already in it, and they put their daily messages of how ultimate confidence is changing their lives. So it's a really good place where you can network with other people that have also done a bit of your journey, that can inspire you, that can help you. So that's a really nice thing to happen as well. And obviously, because it's a single parent foundation, it's free for you, but other people pay for a subscription to be in it. So it's really helpful. And it's a nice, again, you're building a nice community. You're building a community of people that have walked your walk and are going to talk your talk, and that can support you to be the best that you want to be. Yeah.
Let me clear this first. The membership fee for single parents hub is free for first 3 months. But when you go into the top page, you have her program that she's on and then give it to us first. And you have cheaper than her normal program. She give the special discount for single parents hub member. Yeah.
Okay.
So plenty benefit. Any other question?
You've got a burning question there. Is it burning you? Nothing.
She
nothing
can breathe through, I tell you.
I thought it's pretty amazing. So there's a lot of nuggets to think about. Like you mentioned about daring to dream bigger. And for me personally, it's trying to step into my shoes in the way that you have, and I'm so inspired by what you said.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Keep going for it. Keep going for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.